Welcome back to Live Rolling Commentary, friends. I've got a great one for you today. This is one with my good friend Mark, and look at how giant this dude is. Mark is 6'5" and a cool 240, which is really awesome for me, who is 5'6" and 160. I start by pulling guard and entering into this little shin on shin action before he very quickly gets out of that. I end up in half guard, and I'm looking for my classic sweep. But Mark knows me all too well, and he's not letting me step over the foot to open it up, so I'm having some trouble here. And Mark starts to go for that underhook. I'm trying to underhook him back, but it's a lot of pressure he's driving down on me. Now I'm looking to get my frame so I don't get absolutely smashed, and then Mark starts to face towards my legs, which I realize is a threat. So from here, I'm trying to switch my top and bottom leg to maybe enter some sort of octopus position so I can go for an octopus guard sweep. But Mark's privy to that, and he comes back. From here, I know I'm in trouble, so I'm trying to get my frames back in and possibly get my underhook back, and Mark's looking to go for a nice little knee slide. Mark goes to step back, and I try and come on top briefly, but obviously that wasn't going to work. But we enter into this really interesting position where I insert my X hooks, and now I'm looking to get under him to try and take his back. But Mark's not your average big guy. He doesn't really use his weight and strength to bully me. Instead, he tries to go for my back. Now, both of us are just chasing the back here, looking for who's going to win out in this battle, and we end up kind of in 50-50. From here in 50-50, I take the opportunity to sit up to try and get 2 points for my sweep, but Mark does a better job of sitting up, and I try and take his back one last time before eventually giving up, and we end up in 50-50. Mark and I have recently started playing around with knee bars and toe holds, so I'm pretty weary that he's going to try something on me. So I lock up my triangle, and from here, it's really just a waiting game to see which one of us is going to get in a better position than the other. Every time Mark goes to lift up, I'm looking for a back take, which you can see I put my hook here and I start chasing, but Mark is really privy to this, so he sits heavy and makes it difficult for me to get around or under him, and now we're just basically in a stalemate for a little while. I keep my triangle and I'm trying to find a better angle so that I can go for a knee bar. But one of these dude's legs is stronger than my entire body, so it's nearly impossible for me to try and unlock his triangle, go belly down, and extend for a successful knee bar. But that doesn't stop me from trying. Nope, I'm going to spend 4 minutes trying to get the knee bar on this guy, and it's not going to work, and you know what? I don't care. Mark's doing a really great job of defending. He's grabbing my collar, pulling me in so that it's really hard for me to get extension on that leg or for me to free it from the triangle that he has. But in a more offensive action, Mark starts to attack my foot on the other side. He's either looking for a straight ankle or a toe hold here. And I'm really just thinking about defending because, like I said, Mark is so strong that if he gets something on my foot, I'm a tap. I'm a tap quick too. Now let's take a moment to look at how incredible my poker face is. I don't look like I'm in any pain or discomfort. It looks like I'm having a grand old time. I look incredibly calm. But the reality of the situation is my foot's in trouble and I don't know what to do. So like any other blue belt who has no idea what they're doing, I go to attack his foot, hoping that he'll abandon my foot. And you know what? He does abandon my foot. Thank the gods. Here, I'm looking to go belly down and get a better angle so I can either get a toe hold or a knee bar, and Mark opts to sit up. From here, again, I'm looking to chase his back, and we end up in a little bit of a scramble. I get really happy here because I think I'm going to be able to sit up, but nope, Mark's grabbing my pants, and I can't get up at all, and we just end up standing up, and I go to pull guard again. I try to grab his leg to enter into that half guard position again, but Mark knows me all too well, so I have to get a little creative. I grab his sleeves, I pull him in, and I end up in half guard again. Mark starts putting heavy pressure on me again, and he almost gets me flattened out, but Actually, he does get me flattened out, so look at that. And my legs are open, so he could just step over. Wow, this is not going well for me. Well, Mark looks to enter some sort of gift wrap right here, which he does. I'm clearly not in the best position. I'm looking to step over his leg and go for a little knee lever here. I'm able to get him on his side so that I can go for an underhook and try to get better position. And we end up in a little bit of a scramble for a second. I end up in deep half guard. But Mark's knee is on the mat, which is really not good for deep half guard in this position. I'm trying to straighten it out so that I can have a better sweeping mechanic from here, but it's not working out too well. I am able to get up onto my knees for a second, but Mark does a good job of trying to chase my back from here, and we end up back in quarter mount. Again, not the most comfortable position for me. I'm stuck here and I am contemplating my life and all my choices and why I decided to do this sport and who made me think it was a good idea to go with this man. And yeah, very depressing. And on that really uplifting note, we end the round here. Thank you so much, Mark, for letting me film this round. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.